So if I could build a time machine and I can go back to before I even stepped foot into Universal Studios, I'd give myself so much advice and so many tips. So instead of building myself a time machine, I'm going to instead give you guys my top 10 tips on first coming to Universal. And I'm going to save some of my best tips for last, so instead of starting at Universal, I'm going to start over here at CityWalk for some tips that I use every single time I come out here. So let's head on over there and let's start this video. Our first tip for first timers is to not miss out on the amazing restaurants that they have here at CityWalk. So you walk through CityWalk to get to both Islands of Adventure and Universal, and you might not even notice all the really cool restaurants surrounding you. They have Italian food like Vivo, they have Big Fire, they have Antojitos, which is right behind me. They have amazing options here, and they are very unique restaurants. Big Fire, they have a massive fire in the middle of the kitchen that you can see while you're sitting there enjoying your meal. They switch out the wood chips that they use at the fire very frequently, so every single time you come there might be a different flavor that they're cooking over all the meats, all the vegetables that they're cooking. They cook everything over that big fire. It's amazing. And Antojitos has live performances, and they have performers walking around playing music, singing, dancing as you're eating. It's amazing vibes in there as well. And NBC Bar and Grill, it's a sports bar, but they show all the major events, and it's amazing in there. Some of the tables are pool tables. It's really, really cool. You can make your reservations here online to any of the restaurants here at CityWalk. We suggest that you make these reservations 2 days to a week prior to your arrival here at the parks. They do fill up very, very fast, and they will be full the day of. So our next tip is to stay at one of Universal's amazing resorts. So they have 8 resorts here on property, and they range from budget to very, very expensive. So you have a lot to choose from, and they all have different amenities, different features, and they're all amazing. What they all have in common though is that they are here on Universal property, they are extremely close to the parks, and they have transportation to and from the parks, from the opening to the parks till the parks close, so you don't have to worry about shuttle times, you don't have to worry about long distances that you have to travel. And if you buy anything at the parks, you can have it shipped actually back to your hotel, and you could pick it up there at the front desk in the lobby, which is amazing. So you don't have to carry around anything. You don't have to haul one of the big expensive items that you bought. You can just pick it right up back at your hotel when you get back. So some of the resorts also have a water taxi. There is a waterway that connects some of the resorts to Universal Studios. It is a beautiful ride. It is such an amazing way to get to the parks. And it drops you off right here at CityWalk. So you can walk right into Universal, as you can see behind me, and you're saving yourself a whole bunch of time from getting to the parking lot, walking through the security hub, through CityWalk, to the parks. It's amazing. Also, 3 of the premier, the top tier level resorts offer a express pass with your room. I really was close to saying a free express pass, but you're paying for it because you're paying for the most expensive resort. But those express passes you can use all day long. You can use it from the day you check in to the day you check out. So you're guaranteed 2 days of express passes, which is worth the price, honestly, just for that. And those resorts are Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, and Royal Pacific. They're beautiful resorts. They have all the amenities you would want out of a premium resort, and they're attached to the waterway, and you get the free express passes. So really consider utilizing one of Universal's own resorts on your next vacation.
Okay, another quick tip since we are in Florida, don't forget your rain jacket. As you can see, clouds are here. It could rain any second, you never know. It rains every single day, so don't forget your rain jacket.
So now we're on Hollywood Boulevard, so we have to talk about the 3 amazing shows that Universal has here. So they have animal actors, which is awesome. You get to see all the animals doing fun little tricks. You have the horror makeup show, which is so funny, and you get to see the inner workings of Universal's early horror films. And then you have the brand new Born Stuntacular, which is an amazing stunt show. They have amazing pyrotechnics and an amazing high-tech screen that you are not going to want to miss. Now, the show times for these shows are listed on the Universal app. They do run periodically throughout the day, but they do stop at around 5 to 5:30. So make sure you get those done earlier in your day so you don't miss out on it later out in the day. But they're really fun. Don't miss them. Universal does have smaller shows throughout the day that are just periodically happening throughout the day, like the Beat Builders and Sing It. You can miss those, but they're fun as well. So if you don't want to miss out on those, then don't.
So one of the tips that we didn't think about as first timers would be to come during one of Universal's holiday events like Christmas, Mardi Gras, HHN. You would think that this would be terrible advice, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the crowds are a little bit increased during these times, but it's so worth it. Universal puts on beautiful events for holidays. They put on Grinchmas, HHN, Mardi Gras has its own concerts and food booths. They do holiday-themed shows, parades, they have unique foods, and the Tribute Store is beautiful. The Tribute Store is different every single time. We love the Tribute Store, so if you're a first-timer, definitely come during one of these times. Take it all in, it's beautiful. Just to walk around the park and see all the decorations, see the Tribute Store, the parades are beautiful, the food is delicious, so definitely don't miss out on all of these events.
So if it's your first time here at the parks, you are going to realize how hot and how humid it is down here in Florida, especially during the summer, and you will get extremely thirsty throughout the day, and buying all these individual drinks are going to start adding up. So you are going to want to buy yourself a Freestyle cup. Now, one of these little suckers will get you access to unlimited drinks throughout the day. So for the cup, it's $16.99, and that includes the cup and unlimited fills for the first day. Any refills, when you bring the cup back, you just recharge it at one of the kiosks here. It is $10.99. So for the price of $16.99, you go to one of these Freestyle machines. You'd see it at, your local movie theaters nowadays. You go up, they have a million options to choose from. You can choose your Powerade, your Coke, anything. You fill it up right there. There's hardly ever a wait at one of these Freestyle machines, and if you do have a wait, there's a million of them around the park. Every little land here has one there, and usually every food booth also has one attached to it. So you could save so much money. Me and Saber, we buy one, we share between the two of us, and we get throughout the day. There is a stipulation, you cannot just keep refilling it like constantly. It does have a 7-minute wait period, but really, what are you doing, chugging Powerade and then filling it up like in the next 7 minutes? I don't know. Get yourself a Freestyle cup, save yourself some money, and also, they're awesome. They're really fun, and they come in a whole bunch of different designs. Super cool, super fun.
So Universal has been coming out with such great brand new shiny rides that everyone kind of rushes to in the mornings and throughout the day. But our tip is to not forget about the older rides like E.T., who has been here since the park opened, Men in Black, interactive alien hunting shooting game, which you can battle your family and friends, and Transformers. That one's getting kind of old too, but is still a really great ride. Nobody really talks about these rides as often, and we feel like it's not fair. Just because they're older and not as appealing doesn't mean that they're bad rides. So our tip would be to give them a chance, go check it out. They're really great rides. With that being said, of course, we do have to mention the brand new, shiny, amazing rides. So for that, we're gonna head next door. So two of the newest rides here at Universal Studios will be on the Islands of Adventure side. They are Velocicoaster and Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. As a first timer, these are must-dos. They're some of the best roller coasters in Orlando, so you definitely don't want to miss out on these two. As new attractions do, they almost always have a really long wait, so our best recommendation would be to prepare for multiple days, pick a single day, and dedicate a few hours to waiting for these rides. They are definitely worth it, but they do take some time. If you're only here for one day or a short time, we do have a video explaining our best tips and recommendations to get everything you possibly can done in one day, because it is possible and we do believe in you. So check out that video up in the top corner. So of course you can't come to Universal without trying a Butterbeer. If you've seen the Harry Potter movies or you've read the books, you obviously know what a Butterbeer is. But if you haven't, a Butterbeer is a butterscotch flavored cream soda flavored drink based off the Harry Potter series. They serve it in both sides of the park, Studios and Islands of Adventure. They serve it regular, frozen, and in some seasons they serve it hot, like during the winter. Sean's favorite is the regular, but I really like the frozen, so try it out for yourself and see which one you'd prefer. Universal also has an ice cream butterbeer flavor, which is also really delicious. So you can get a butterbeer in both Islands and Studios. You can get them at the quick service butterbeer carts, or you can get them at the Harry Potter restaurants in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. They're called Leaky Cauldron and Three Broomsticks. But as a little park goers hack, you can get them inside of Hogshead, which is a bar inside of Three Broomsticks. It's the bar side. Not many people know that you can get butterbeer there, so there's not usually a line. When it gets busy in the parks, the quick service Butterbeer carts tend to have a really long line, but if you go inside of Hogshead, you can get it, skip the line. Not many people know that. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, of course try it. If you're not, it's delicious, try it anyway. I've only seen like half of the Harry Potter movies and I love Butterbeer. We get it almost every time we come here, it's delicious. So definitely try that. So I forgot to mention while we were in Hogsmeade, but while you're here, you definitely don't want to miss Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade at night. They are beautiful during the day, but at night it's a different story. They are gorgeous at night. The lights and the shops look beautiful, so don't miss out on that, especially if your trip is around Christmas time. Definitely see it at night. It is beautiful.
Our favorite tip of the day is to try the unique food here at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We found out about this way later than our first time here, but we highly suggest looking up all the unique food that they have here. They have charcuterie boards, they have ramen, they have all different types of seasonal foods. It is crazy, and the candy that they have here is insane as well. Let me not forget about that. So if you're coming down, make sure you research all the crazy different drinks and foods that they have here because there's so much fun things to do, and they're very photogenic as well. So don't miss out on some opportunities to get your Instagram photos in. We also have plenty of videos on the unique food. It's one of our favorite things to do here. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of Universal and all of it has to offer, click on the subscribe button. And if you want to see the unique food I was just talking about, click on the video below me. Other than that, goodbye.